If you're looking for cheap and reliable coins, do be sure to check the link in the description for FIFA Coin Zone. They're selling for £4 per 100k on the Xbox at the moment, and they're also selling for about £3 per 100k on the PlayStation. Use the code JOSH20, the biggest discount until I think January the 18th, and you will get 20% off of your coins. What's up, lads? Josh here, and welcome back to another episode of Potential January Transfers. This is episode 9, and thank you guys for all the support you've been showing on these series recently. Of course, I've been doing the Potential January Transfers, and I've been doing January Done Deals, and you guys really seem to be enjoying both of them. And I have to apologise for not uploading in about 3 days. I just have had a really bad tooth pain issue, and now that that's fixed and I'm on medication, I feel like I'm in a much better state to record, and I should be good to go for daily uploads again. So definitely, I'll be ready for Team of the Year, which comes out later today, I think. On to the first potential January transfer we're going to be talking about, guys. It's going to be Lacazette, and he could be leaving Lyon for Manchester City for a total fee of £25 million. A hell of a lot to pay for Lacazette, but he has proven himself in Liga 1. He's been playing fantastically for Lyon, banging in plenty of goals, and that is of course what Man City want/need. Other than Aguero, they don't tend to score a lot of goals. You know, obviously David Silva scores a lot, but they feel like they're lacking that striker power not Negredo, because obviously he's left to somebody else. Dzeko and Jovetic just don't seem to be fulfilling at the moment, so they're going for Lacazette and Boney, and I do think they'll be able to pick up both of these players. Boney sort of looks like a done deal already, and I'm pretty sure that'll be done within a couple of days, but Lacazette, we'll have to wait and see if this happens or not. But 25 million is a lot to pay, but you know, City, I'm pretty sure can bag Lacazette whenever they want. Moving on to the next transfer we're going to be talking about is a potential move for Sissoko away from Newcastle to Arsenal, and this one looks like it's almost starting to get actually into speed now. Sissoko has basically come out with an interview saying Arsenal will always be my heart or something ridiculous. You can actually type this in and you'll see the quotes that he said for himself, and he said if Wenger comes knocking, I'll have a one-to-one man conversation about him, you know, obviously about joining Arsenal. And it seems like this is the transfer that he wants to happen. Newcastle are in a bit of a spout at the moment, you know, trying to find a good manager and to find stability in the Barclays Premier League, because after going from like 17th to obviously like, was it like 5th or 6th, and now they're back down like near the bottom of the table, or the bottom side of the table. Newcastle fans are really not happy, and of course Sissoko is probably not a happy fan either. So he may be trying to jump ship to Arsenal, and it looks like that is what he's trying to do. So, and it's going to cost about 20 million to pry Sissoko away from Newcastle. Moving on to the next potential January transfer, guys, we're going to be talking about Andre Schurrle with a possible leave away from Stamford Bridge to Wolfsburg, and this could happen. And because he's just basically fallen down the pecking order, he's a fantastic Chelsea player, and of course he's got bags and bags of talent. But it seems like Jose Mourinho is always going to favour Hazard over him, and Willian, of course. So there's no real space for Schurrle, and he only comes on for like 20 minutes to see the game out normally sometimes. But whether this will happen or not, I'm really not too sure. It seems like Wolfsburg might not be an issue. Might be an issue for his club. I mean, I think it's a rumoured transfer fee of 23 million, but apparently Schurrle is trying to hold out for a Borussia Dortmund bid, and whether that will happen or not, I'm not too sure, but it looks like he is leaving Chelsea. Whether it'll be Wolfsburg or Dortmund, I think it would be Wolfsburg over Dortmund, because Dortmund are just are in a bit of a state at the moment. Moving on to the next transfer, guys, we're going to be talking about Benteke with a possible leave from Aston Villa to Liverpool. Liverpool have needed a striker ever since Balotelli has joined, and just really hasn't done much. I think he's only scored like 2 goals for Liverpool or something ridiculous. Really hasn't been the signing that they'd hoped for. For only 16 million, everybody looked at Balotelli like a bargain, but unfortunately he seemed to be more like a bargain bucket. He just has been incredibly bad, and maybe Liverpool are looking for, you know, new outs, and of course they're looking for a striker that is going to get them at least Europa, I can imagine, because they're having a bit of a torrid time at in the Barclays Premier League this year, and they need a striker to score goals, and they're looking for Benteke, and he's going to cost about 15 million if they want him. In my opinion, this is a much better deal than Balotelli, but I don't think Benteke is at the right club at the moment. I think Liverpool would be a better choice for him, and we'll have to wait whether this transfer will happen or not. And on to the final potential January transfer. We're going to be talking about Gundogan with a possible leave away from Borussia Dortmund, the ever so struggling Borussia Dortmund, to the ever so struggling Manchester United. Of course, losing to the Southampton yesterday. Unfortunately, I was there to witness it, and that kind of sucks. With just the football that we are playing, I would absolutely love to see Gundogan come in and sort of reassure the midfield a little bit, because Rooney there is just not cutting it for me, and I would love to see this deal happen. It's a 16 million transfer fee apparently. I would love to see Gundogan sign for Manchester United for that amount. I think he is incredibly good, and it looks like Arsenal and I think somebody else are after him as well. But it seems like Arsenal and Manchester United at the moment are like the main leading teams to maybe pick up Gundogan in of course January. But I don't think it will happen, unfortunately. I think this is more of a summer deal, but we'll have to wait and see. Thank you guys for watching yet another episode of FIFA 15 potential January transfers. This has been episode 9, and thank you guys just for all the support recently on these series. It's been really fantastic to do, and it really seems like you guys enjoy watching them, especially the January done deals. You guys really like watching them, and of course I will be uploading another one as soon as I've got enough transfers to talk about. And comment down below any transfer rumours that you have heard, or any potential or any full done deals in January that you've already heard and I haven't covered. I will cover so in an episode. So thank you guys for that, and apart from that, guys, I will see you guys tomorrow.